Can you scrub grout back to like new? As a professional tile and grout cleaning service in Las Vegas, Nevada for the last 26 years, I would say the real answer is sometimes, but not always. And there's a lot of reasons for this, but I'll start with a short list of telling you why your grout most likely will turn back to like new or not right from the beginning. So, if the grout is just dirty, yes, professional cleaning can bring it back to very close to like new or back to like new or near new conditions, especially when the discoloration is caused by surface soil, oil, soap, residue, or normal foot traffic. If the grout is stained deep below the surface, scrubbing alone cannot remove permanent stains caused by oils that soak in, grease, spills that penetrated the pores, wrong cleaners used over time, and that's a big one. If you're using Clorox vinegar or Swiffer mop, these products layer on your material. Yes, they're very difficult to remove, and yes, they can permanently discolor grout with continued everyday use, or even used once a week over a period of, say, 3 years. That's the type of person that I run into. Oh, and I almost forgot, grout that wasn't sealed. What if your tile and grout had never been sealed? Then the permanent discoloring gets worse, okay? Does that mean it's permanent? Well, you really don't know until you hire a professional service. I'm coming with $100,000 worth of equipment. I think that I have the right amount of equipment. I don't need to go any further. I've been doing this for 26 years. This equipment will return grout a lot better than scrubbing with scrub brushes, okay? These are some of the type of brushes that I use. This is a bristle brush. This is typical. This is cleaning, okay? This is cleaning, okay? This is a perforated edge with a steel wire brush, or there may be other types, but this one actually works really good. I get it in the grout joint and go on the angle of this brush by just turning it up a little bit. Almost in all size grout lines, whether it's unsanded or sanded, which presents another thing about scrubbing grout. Do you have sanded grout or unsanded grout? If you're talking about a shower stall, using this brush will definitely take it down a 32nd of an inch after each use, after each brush. It is abrasive. It will remove things on the top of the grout, but it also could dig the grout out. I'm not really a big fan with this, and when I do use this, it's called restoration. If I'm only doing like a small kitchen area, that's included with what I do. But if I'm doing the whole house with this, it's called restoration. I can charge up to double to use this brush because it's labor. It is a lot of work to crawl each grout line, say somewhere between 400 square feet and higher, okay, if I've got to use this brush. Restoration, and people in business should be charging for that. These two brushes are regular nylon grit brushes. They get the job done. With my machinery and a little bit of abrasiveness, they come up. I also have another brush I haven't shown you, but it's called a blue Carlisle brush. I use that for grout and grout edges, okay? If you want truly new looking grout, and you want to do something what I call play with the devil, then you're going to color seal your grout. Those are people that are promoting color sealing, okay? Now, this is a guy that comes in there and changes the appearance of the grout by painting it. Okay, one question. Is that topical? Yes. Will it last forever? No. How long will it last? Depends on who's doing the work, what type of product they're using. Do they prepare the surface properly? Are they using a mop and bucket method with, say, what we call muriatic acid and floor stripper? Yeah, I'm not a fan of color sealing. I keep telling people all the time, I want friends and not enemies. I've done so many houses cleaning them. When I run into color sealer and it starts peeling or uplifting, I have nothing but what I would call pissed off clients. And what can I do about it? Well, my friends in the industry or people I know in the industry who do color sealing say, just recolor it. You want to make the situation even worse by putting color sealer over color sealer, or trying to remove this color sealer from the material? Who's going to pay me for that? We're talking about something that's $2.50 a square foot and up, okay? You have to be artistic, and I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of color sealing. If that's what your end result is, it's a bad idea. Okay, I'm just not into color sealing. I've done 5. I have done 5 color sealing. I was forced. I tried to talk people out of it. Nope, they want it done, and they'll pay me a gazillion dollars. Okay, go figure. Cleaning restores grout to its best possible natural condition. Okay, that's what I do. Am I perfect? Am I going to take white? If you think I'm going to come in your house and take like tan colored grout and turn it white, it's not going to happen. I meet a lot of people who say they have white grout, and I get in their house, I take them close to an edge where it's not untraveled or underneath the refrigerator somewhere in a closet. It's a different color. It's not white. It's brown. It's orange. It's green. It's a whole different color. The reason why they might have it white because they've already neutralized it with an acid cleaner. I've seen people use Zep grout whitener before, but I'll be honest with you, not all grout is white. Don't expect grout to come back to white. Okay, that's a false idea of what you're looking at. Don't think the grout's going to return back to white after a cleaning. Okay, I would say in most cases, if you're struggling keeping your grout clean, you're going to have to call a professional to see if it's reality. Okay, most professionals like myself, I've been doing it for 26 years. I've done it 10,000 times. I'm rehearsed. I have the equipment to get it done, starting with the Turbo TH40 and a truck mount driven by my truck, which provides power, hot steam, and suction. Those two are fantastic, and not the steamer that you get from Amazon. That's not the right steamer. Okay, that's going to really help you find out where you're at. And the other key thing here I didn't really mention is refrain from chemical use. Okay, these chemicals are ruining your grout. Try to go with what's closest to water, starting with that Swiffer mop, Clorox, and vinegar, Fabuloso. And I'm speaking off the cuff here. There's a lot of chemicals. Me and you walk down the Walmart aisle or Home Depot aisle. Almost every chemical there, I say, the worst. If you really think as a homeowner or a business that scrubbing harder, like grinding down on every grout line is going to do something, no, it's not. You could scrub all day with these 2 brushes right here. It might look better, it might scrub. Maybe you got something topical on the material. But in reality, this is for general cleaning, not for like digging into grout. You want to dig into grout? Get a wire brush or a rotary tool. This could actually dig into the grout, and I mean with force. Okay, these two, no matter how much force you give them, you're only going to go so far. It's nylon. Okay, nylon grit. These are great for corners, by the way. People ask me about these, but these you can find at Walmart, probably $3 each. You can try to do it yourself, at least small areas. Tile and grout clean, people get confused. They have a little small 4-foot by 6-foot bathroom with floor tile, and they want it cleaned. And they typically could go out and get a brush and clean it themselves. They don't need to call me. But if you've got open area like most people do in Las Vegas, Nevada, say 1,000 square feet, I'll be honest with you, hiring me is a great idea. It's going to save your back, a trip to the hospital. You could hire 10 guys with brushes. They're not going to do anything on that large of an area. You need power, and that's the machinery I mentioned in my truck. It's a truck mount. It's designed for indoor safe tile and grout cleaning. We use an alkaline-based chemical. I didn't even talk about chemicals, but don't use a chemical at home. Don't go down and get a professional use chemical, because you can actually leave a bigger mess and you can deteriorate grout and permanently discolor grout. So yes, scrubbing with the scrub brush can help, but it's not a great idea for a homeowner unless it's a small area. And if you want to really try to remove a problem, wire brush. You can pick these up at Harbor Freight, by the way. I think it's $4 for a whole package of them. Okay, not a bad idea, but keep in mind when you scrub with this, because it's a metal edge, it will leave like a black deposit on the grout joint in any color, and you will think you're not doing anything, you're not removing anything. You are. You can get yourself a package of microfiber towels at places like Home Depot and Costco. It's the best place for microfiber towels. And try a little bit experiment on your own. But absolutely, scrubbing grout is something with force. It doesn't necessarily work with the nylon grit and steel wire brush. It's the way to go. If you really have permanently discolored grout, it will help, but no guarantee it's ever going to return. Okay, I tell this to every client I go to, but still, they may even talk to me or call me and say, "Oh, my grout still looks dark," and especially after I leave. By the way, the darkness is usually from wet grout, from moisture. Okay, it's not doing anything to the floors. It's not doing anything to grout. I'm not cracking grout or removing grout. If grout's removed or anything before I get there, I let you know all about it before I begin. I do a nice walkthrough and I tell you what I see. Okay, I hope that helps you. Any questions or concerns, leave in the comments below. Give me a like, subscribe. I don't even know why we say that in the 21st century. But hey, I've been there and done this with everybody in life, and I want to be friends. I don't want to be enemies. I tell you everything that can be done reasonably, okay? You kind of see what I'm good at and what I'm not so good at when it comes to like the word color sealing. Not a fan. Hope that helps. God bless. Good luck to you.